Hey, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Have you ever stopped to think about what's really going on behind the scenes of our team? The search for a new head coach might be more active than we imagined, and with rumors flying, we need to stay alert to the latest news. What does the future hold for the Steelers? Get ready, because today we're going to explore a topic that could directly impact the future of our team. Recently, former NFL offensive lineman Brian Baldinger brought up some surprising information on his podcast, Best Football Show. He mentioned that Pittsburgh would be very interested in Mario Cristobal, the current head coach of the University of Miami. If this is confirmed, we could be facing a significant change in our coaching structure. But is this a good option? Cristobal, who just lost in the championship game, might adapt well to the NFL, but history teaches us that hiring college coaches does not always lead to success in the professional league. Let's take a closer look at Cristobal's trajectory. He has nearly 30 years of experience at the college level, starting his career at Florida International, where he had a record of 27-47. Then he worked under Nick Saban at Alabama before taking the helm at Oregon, where he compiled a respectable record of 35-13. Currently, with the Hurricanes, he has achieved 35 wins and 19 losses, leading the program to its first NCAA playoff appearance. But even with this successful trajectory, does he really fit the profile that Pittsburgh is looking for in a head coach? Looking at the team's history, it's evident that Pittsburgh has a preference for younger coaches with a defensive focus. Mike Tomlin, for example, spent 19 years at the helm and always brought a strong mentality to the defense. Cristobal, at 55 years old and with a more offensive approach, does not seem to fit this mold. Additionally, it's curious to note that if he truly had the right profile for the NFL, he would have already been considered for other openings before, but that simply hasn't happened. This leads us to question, would it be risky for the Steelers to consider Cristobal as a viable option? As the team seeks a new head coach, interviews are already underway with some big names. Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator Brian Flores and former Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy are among the candidates. In addition to them, Miami Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver should also be heard. These professionals bring a background that may align better with the identity that the Steelers have built over the years. Pittsburgh seems to be moving towards a complete overhaul, especially following Mike Tomlin's departure. Meetings and interviews with candidates are a clear sign that the team is determined to find the right person to lead next season. While Cristobal has caught attention, the Steelers have a history of seeking coaches who can bring a new vision, but are also aligned with the defensive philosophy that has always characterized the team. And what can we expect from the future? The decision on who the next head coach will be could completely change the direction of the team. What is clear is that the Steelers are willing to explore a variety of options, and the possibility of a paradigm shift is real. And while Cristobal has his credentials, the question remains, is he the right choice to guide the Steelers into a new chapter? Now, the burning question. If the Steelers decide to take an unexpected path and hire Cristobal, do you think he will be able to adapt and get our team back on track? Stay tuned, as there is still much more to be revealed about the Steelers' future. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comment about what you think of this situation. Your opinion is very important.